Hey, what's up, guys? This is Gabe Develasco back at it again with another radio show podcast episode. This is episode 3, and I want to wish you guys a happy new year. Yes, it's 2016. Happy New Year, guys. I hope your New Year's and Christmases were very good. I hope you spent it with family and friends, and I hope you stayed safe on New Year's. There was a lot of partying last night. It was really crazy, but nonetheless, I wish you guys a happy new year, and let's make 2016 one of the best years ever. Okay, well, to start off with, again, happy New Year's. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and also good night to anybody around the world who's listening. And I know I haven't been posting like anything. I haven't been doing any episodes. I haven't done much for the radio talk show in like 3 or so weeks. It's because I just got out of school for break, and I wanted to basically recuperate myself, relax, and not do much of anything because I was just fried during the whole school break. During the whole semester. I've been in school for 2.5 years straight, and it just fried me because I never done anything like that. So this break was definitely needed, and I actually got pretty decent amount of work done for myself, which I am ecstatic about because I wouldn't have enough time to do something on the side for myself because I will always be doing projects for my professors and whatnot. But now that I'm out, I'm refreshed. I could use a couple more weeks, maybe a month more, to recuperate and do my own projects and do me because that was fun. I really like that. So I can't wait for my 2-month break that I could really take to work on my portfolio, and that's what I've been doing. I was actually over at my grandmother's house in Miami, hanging out with her for Christmas, and unfortunately not for New Year's. I spent New Year's up here in my house in West Palm Beach. So that's what I did yesterday. I hung out with a couple of friends, and I drank a little bit. It was nice, and also I ate a lot of good food. It was also one of my best friends / brother's birthday, December 31st. So happy belated birthday to him, and also to anybody around the world, happy birthday or happy belated birthday, and happy birthday today. For January 1st. So what I was doing at my grandma's was, of course, hanging out with her, hanging out with my cousin, getting Christmas presents. I hope all you guys got a lot of Christmas presents too. And like I said, I was watching I was watching Star Wars, not the new one, but I was watching all the older movies because I'm getting into Star Wars now. I know it's a little bit late, for me to get into Star Wars. You should have gotten into Star Wars when, I don't know when. But yeah, I'm getting into Star Wars now. I've always liked Star Wars, but I never really had the capability of getting into it. I played a couple of video games of Star Wars. I really liked it. I probably saw one of the movies when I was really, really young, but now that I'm older, I got to see all the older movies. So when I see the new movie, I'll be psyched, and everything was awesome. Also, I did some work on the side, which if you for the people who know me, if you check on my Facebook and also my art Facebook, you can see soon. Haven't posted much up there yet, but you can see soon what I'm working on, and yeah, check that out later. Let's see. But today I would like to talk about something that bothered me and really made me kind of sad during Christmas or a little bit before Christmas, and even a little bit after. Okay. Something unfortunate happened, and it involved an acquaintance of mine. This acquaintance, his name was Shane Howard. Okay, he used to work at this restaurant called Steak and Shake, where he would serve me and my friends and whatnot. We would all have a good time, and he was a great kid. Unfortunately, Mr. Howard, he passed away 2 days before Christmas Eve, on a Tuesday, I do believe, and he passed away due to a motorcycle accident. And I could not believe that that happened. First off, I didn't know that he rode motorcycles, but when I saw a picture of him, I just sunk. Because even though he was an acquaintance, he was such a nice person, such a hardworking kid, and he was so cool. He was so chill. You know, he was like he was a teenager, so he hung out with us and whatnot, and he was just so cool. And for him to go like this, 2 days before Christmas Eve, it's just, I just couldn't believe it. Like, till this day, I'm still in shock that he passed away. So I would like to give my condolences to his friends and family who knew him very well, and may his soul rest in peace, and may his family and friends be at peace and be easy. I know he wouldn't want you guys to mourn over him, but to, be happy and continue your happy lives, and remember all the good times that you have had with him. Unfortunately, I only knew him from Steak and Shake, but to give you a little bit more about him and how I know him is that he would man the house while there were no other employees except for the cooks, but he would be the only waiter on the line, and he would have the most stressful job, feeding a whole bunch of tables by himself, and he would get so frustrated. And I pulled him aside one day after I was done eating, and I said, listen, whatever you're going through, man, stay strong and see it through, because I know you can do it. You are a good kid. You're awesome to my friends, and I know it's hard. I know work is tough, but you got this, man. Keep going. And he smiled at me and he said, thank you. I really needed that. And that really brought, a smile, to me, smile to my heart. It really made me feel good, because I felt like I made an impact in somebody. I tipped him $10. I told him, stay gold, and I left, and that was the last time I saw him. It's a shock to know somebody who passed away and just said, I just talked to him like 2 months ago, and now he's gone, or they're gone. This is why you should always cherish your friends, your family, your possessions, everything. Everything. Whether you hate them or love them, you do not know what you got till it's gone. A lot of people take a lot of things for granted. Many kids of this generation and past generations would take their parents for granted, and when their parents are gone, they just go into a panic. They don't know what to do with themselves, and they wished that they were a better son, daughter, friend, family member, whatever it may be. You know, that is what it's important. Cherishing your family. You know. Another thing is my condolences go out to one of my good friends that I went to school with. You know, I'm not giving any names, but his mother recently passed away, and that right there, that has to destroy you right there, man. His mother passed away a day before New Year's, or 2 days before New Year's, I want to say. But it's just, when I heard the news, I myself shut down again. It doesn't matter if you didn't know the person. You know, you can feel, you know, you could feel something. You could feel sympathetic and just, I can't even explain it, because like, it's crazy. I didn't know the woman. You know, I didn't know his mom. But I can tell that his mom really loved her kids, really loved him, and I could tell that she was a great woman. So, my friend, if you're listening to this, my condolences go out to you. I want you to always remember something. And this is for anybody that's listening. I want you to always remember that you have friends that love you. You have friends that are there, that will be there for you no matter what. Even if I can't be there physically, I'll be there in spirit. I will be there virtually. I'll give you advice. I'll talk to you. Dude, your friendship, and anybody's friendship, rather, is the greatest thing that anybody can give to me, and I'm grateful. I'm getting a little bit choked up here because, you know, I actually know what it's like to lose a parent. Even though it's a grandparent, it still hurt, you know, even as I get older. But nothing could compare to losing a mom or a dad or somebody who has taken care of you all through the years. But to continue on, my friend, just know that I'm here for you, and probably a lot of people who are listening in are here for you too. And I know you're very strong. You know, I admire you. You know, I admire you, and you make me want to become super successful and super knowledgeable, you know. So yeah, my condolences go out to you, and stay strong, my friend. Stay strong. I am here for you. When I heard about the passing of my friend's mother, I felt sadness. I felt grief. I felt just pain. My friend is miles away. My friend lives like 2 to 3 hours away, and I felt that. I don't know what you can call it, friends. I don't know what you can call it, but it just felt so strong that I had to stop eating. Actually, I was eating when I felt this, go outside, and I had to cry. Yeah, for the people who know me, I'm like this big burly freaking dude with a big beard and a deep ass derpy voice. Yeah, but I cry, man. Let me tell you, I cry. And I don't care. People can call me a bitch. People can call me a pussy. It doesn't matter. But yeah, look, I cry. And it doesn't make you less of a man, woman, if you do for something like this. It's okay to cry. But what's weird about it is that I haven't had such a strong feeling like that in ages. Now, I have had it before, and I can't tell you when, I can't remember when, but I know I felt this before. Something so strong. And it's amazing. I don't know if it's like ESP or whatever, or Sixth Sense. I don't know. But I felt it, and also I felt something wrong. I felt that something is not right, or not going to be right. And it was on New Year's. Or it was a day before New Year's. So I told everybody to be careful. Told my mother to be careful, because something was just not right. So, my friends, I tell you to cherish your family. Again, doesn't matter how many times I tell you, just cherish your family. Please be careful, but let 2016 be a great year. Make 2016 be a great year. Only you can make it a great year. I'm definitely going to make it a great year. This year is a time to make things great. I know I'm straying off from I know I'm straying off from what I was originally saying, but yeah, to finish that, I've had this feeling. I don't know what it is, but if you guys know, please leave a comment down below to what you think it is. That would be really helpful. That would be really sick. I would definitely love that. But anyway, I just want all you guys to know that I'm here for you guys. This is why I do these talks. I knew that this topic was going to come up one of these days. Death, and what do you do? Like, if somebody dies, what do you do? Like, who can you turn to? What can you do? Well, obviously, what the body does, the emotions, is to cry, which is okay. Doesn't make you any less of a person. Cry. It's okay. I know I'm here for you guys. This is why I do these talks. I love doing these talks because I want people to listen to what I have to say. I want people to realize that I'm not just some dumb idiot who humors people to get laughs. I want people to realize that I am somebody serious, that I am somebody knowledgeable, that I do understand. This is why I do these talks. I want people to hear me out. when somebody has to deal with death, it's always good, to have your space, have your time and whatnot, and just be at ease. Well, with yourself, do you for you, and when you're ready to talk to people. It's okay. You need time to heal, and I understand that. Listen, okay, everybody needs time to heal when something tragic happens. I know that when my grandfather died, everybody wanted to have time to heal. My grandfather died 11 years ago. And 11 or 12 years ago. And his anniversary of his death was on the 24th of December. So it just passed. And may his soul rest in peace. But when he died, everybody wanted their time alone. And that was that. Yes, things were different when everybody came back together. The family wasn't the same, but everybody coped with it. But what I'm going to say now is that you guys aren't alone. I know you guys aren't alone. Okay, you guys have me here talking to you, and I hope something goes through. Just don't hesitate. Just one day, give me a call and be like, hey, can you give me advice on this or that? I would be glad to give you advice. I'll gladly do it. Don't do it often though, because sometimes you have to figure out things for yourself, and I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist. I don't know everything. But what I do know is that I should not and really cannot ignore a friend in need. This goes out to my friend who I admire and whatnot, I admire a lot of people, let me tell you. But this kid, he's a good friend. So I'm with you, bro. Love you, man. You're a good kid. You're a really good kid. You're strong. I hope you guys are safe with your families and whatnot. Let's see. What else to really talk about? Shoo. How about this? You guys tell me what you did over New Year's or for Christmas. Tell me whatever you want, and we'll do a segment. Oh, actually, that's right. I don't know if I included this in my posts when I'm posting this on Facebook or on Tumblr, or if I said this in my previous videos. But if you guys have any suggestions that you want to add for the show or want to be a guest on the show, just leave a comment below, message me on Facebook, message me on Tumblr. I will soon have my Twitter account open. I will soon have my, I don't know if I'm going to get an Instagram because I can't have that shit on my phone. Too much memory or storage or whatever the bullshit is. But I might get an Instagram soon, maybe when I get a new phone. Just something. If you give me a topic, and like I said, if you want to be a guest on the show, we could arrange something and it will be great. I would love to have you on the show. I would love to have your input on certain things, and it would be awesome, For for me, let's see. I guess what I really want to bring out is this, you know. Besides having these unfortunate things happen to people that I know and people that I love and whatnot, something else suckish happened. I know everybody remembers my friend George, and he was on the second episode, and you know, people really like George, you know, so I'm thankful, you know. Good job, George, if you're hearing this, you know. But unfortunately, he had something bad happen, and I know I'm speaking for him, and I shouldn't, you know. Unfortunately, he's not here at the moment, but maybe when we do another segment, he could tell the full story about what happened. But I'll tell you a little bit. He was I don't know if I should say robbed, but just something not good happened. He let somebody that we thought was a good person into his home, cared for him, you know, cared for him like he was a family member, and we trusted this person, right? Yet he stole from one of my good friends, you know, one of the persons that I call my brother. Now, what would you do if somebody that you know or that you knew did that shit to one of your actual brothers, or a friend that's like your brother, stole his most personal possessions and, you know, his graduation gifts and whatnot? Like, what would you do? You know, I'd bet you would like find the guy and beat the living shit out of him. Hey man, I don't blame you. But my friend George, man, he was the real man that day when he figured shit out and got everything back. You know, I know I shouldn't be telling you guys like the whole story, so I'll probably leave a special recording, like a special video about what happened, you know, and that is it. Like, if he's okay with it. So George, if you're hearing this, please be okay with it, because you know, it'll be a really great addition to the show and whatnot. But you know, if you don't want to, yeah, man, that's cool. You know, I love you anyways. But the point is, I was dumbfounded. I felt like I was humiliated. You know, George felt that 10 times worse. But fuck, man, like, I had the mentality that everybody was not like that. And you know what? I met somebody who I thought was golden, who turned out to be coal. Like, fucking black coal. The shit that you barbecue with. The shit that Santa Claus gives you when you're being a little shithead. That I was totally mistaken. You know, pretty much what glitters is not gold. That's saying that's what happened. You know, this person took us by surprise, and what I want to tell you, friends, is that don't be fooled by everyone that you meet and everyone that you see. Okay? Because there's a lot of people who have been fucked over before with people that they think that they're friends, people who seem nice but really want to get back at you, who really want your things because they want to feed their fix, they want to, get that high, they want to, do whatever to get what they want. And you cannot do that. That is why I don't mind that people who are assholes at first are assholes at first. I don't mind that. I now know why you guys are that way. Like, I have more reason now to be an asshole up front, in a sense. Not in a sense, to an extent. Because of what happened. Listen, I wasn't the only one that was played a fool. And I've been played a fool many times before in my life. So friends, please watch out for those people. Because you never know what's lurking in the shadows, what's glittering, but that's not gold, who's fake and who's real. I'm not saying to put your trust into people, but to put up that defensive wall and to make sure you know who you're dealing with. Many times, young and old, people have been deceived. And I just don't get it. I honestly don't. What is it that... Why do people have to do that? Why do people have to go about forsaking bonds, friendship bonds, to get something that person has? Some say it's because of jealousy. Some say because we are selfish creatures and that we're disgusting creatures, and that's all that we'll ever be. Humans are selfish. That I agree to an extent, that we are selfish. We want what we can't have, but we don't have to fit that. We don't have to be that. We could be better. Just like what my friend George's tattoo is. Be better. Like, why are you going to hurt somebody like that, making you the thief, making you untrustworthy? Why? Because you want that, whatever that they have. That is petty. How you get what they have? You work hard for it. Okay? You don't go behind their back like a piece of shit and take what's theirs. You don't befriend people to take what is theirs. That is what you call scum. Okay? That is the lowest of the low. That is why when people talk to me and they think that I'm an asshole, listen, okay, the reason why I'm an asshole to you guys, if you guys ever met me in person, is because I've been fucked over so many times that I don't know what to believe. And I gained this example from somebody that I used to know a long time ago, who used to be very mean to me, but grew on me, or I grew on them, and they became nice to me. And it's because he has been fucked over so many times that you have to pretty much prove that you're not going to do that. And I feel like I proved myself to him. But to me, right? I know you may say, "Oh, well, I don't have to prove shit to you." You're right. You don't have to prove shit to me. You're absolutely right. I'm not going to treat you like a piece of shit, though. But, if you think that I'm going to be an asshole, I'm very sorry, but I don't mean to be. This is how I was brought up now that I came up to West Palm Beach. It's been 11 years, and I'm made to defend myself or to stick up for myself, not take shit from people. So I'm sorry to anybody who I have been an asshole to, and for the potential people of the future who will meet me, that I'm an asshole to. It's not that I don't want to. It's because people made me this way. And I know that's a fucked up thing, cold thing to say, but unfortunately it is true. But other than that, I'm a totally nice guy. I'm very generous. I'm very thoughtful. I love helping my friends. You could ask anybody. But the moral of the story is, dude, or guys, sorry. I feel like I'm talking on a one-on-one. But the moral of the story is, do not let everybody in. Do not. Only let a few in. And it's okay to test people. If you get a bad vibe from them, move away. They're your instincts for a reason. Okay, the gut feelings are there for a reason. And not always trust your gut feelings, but your gut feelings are never wrong usually. But other than that, the friends that you have made now, may they be the best friends ever. The friends that you have made 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago, may they be the best friends ever that will follow you through the dark. And I want you guys to know that may the friends that you make in 2016 may be the best friends ever. I know you have me as a friend. At least I hope so. And to anybody listening, I thank you very much for listening. It kind of takes a lot of courage to talk on these shows and do recordings because you don't want to make anybody mad, because nowadays anything that you say can get you killed. Of course I have to be careful. Friends, what I have to say is, in 2016, if there was one goal, you know what? Better yet, I'll give everybody who's listening a New Year's resolution. Okay? And actually, I'm going to talk about New Year's resolutions in a second. But I want to give everybody a New Year's resolution. Okay? I want everybody who's listening to be a better person, to be a better you. Think about that for a second. 2015 is dead. 2016 is in the now. And now it's up to you to change who you are, to better yourself, to be a better you. I know I am. I know I'm going to do it. But other than that, you know how you can be a better you? Not by saying it. This is where the New Year's resolution goals come into play, and not by saying it. Today I was driving with my friend George. We were going to get food at Subway, and I told him a lot of things that I realized about myself through 2015, and I felt like after I realized that during 2015, like at the end, like at 12 o'clock and shit, right? Everything was disappearing. Boom. Feeling after another disappearing. Just out the door, out the window. Goodbye. 2015, See you later. Once I stepped in 2016, I felt great. I felt a fresh restart in a video game. And you know what? Never say your resolutions. Never say that, oh, in 2016, I'm going to do this. In 2016, I'm going to do that. How about this? How about instead of saying it to people, you do it and then later say it? Because when you do it and don't even think about it, later on, you're going to think to yourself, wait a minute. I did something that I wouldn't have done if I said it, realizing what it is. I just did it. See, that's the thing. You just did it on your own without even realizing it. You have nobody to promise to but yourself. You have nobody to, to make proud but yourself. And when people see your accomplishments, they're going to be like, whoa, you did that? That's crazy. I made that realization today while driving this afternoon. And honestly, it's one of the best revelations that I've ever had. Because when you say that you're going to do something with people around, even to yourself out loud, if you're a strong-willed person, you're not going to do shit. You're not gonna, no, excuse me, I take that back. I realized what I said. I'm so sorry. If you're not a strong-willed person and you say that, you're not going to do shit. You're not. You may start it and then quit. And then look what you just did. You fucked yourself. You fucked whoever thought that you can do it. You let them down. And what are you going to do? If you're going to do something and in your mind are, like, for example, if you haven't cleaned the kitchen before and in your mind you're just like, oh, shit, maybe I should clean the kitchen. And you just do it. And then later, you're just like, wait a minute, I just cleaned the kitchen. Like a big-ass kitchen? Like, what? Me. What? So that my mom doesn't have to break her back to clean the kitchen? Are you serious? I did that? Yeah. Guess who's proud of you? You're proud of yourself. Your mom's proud of yourself. Your friends, that you tell your friends that, look what I did. They're proud of you. That is what a New Year's resolution is. That is what a goal is, by not saying it, but by doing it. You could say it in your mind. You could say it in your mind all you want, but as long as you work towards it and you do it and you make it happen, that's what counts. And to me, we all have, to me, we all have our New Year's resolutions and we have many of them. I know I have some. I have a lot. But the one New Year's resolution that I'm going to say is for everybody. Please be a better person. Be better. Be better than who you were yesterday, the day before, the week before, the month before, the year before, 10 years ago. That's too much, sorry. 5 years ago. That's a little bit too much. You get my point. Be better than who you were back then. 2016 is a new year, and let's make it a great year. May all your goals be accomplished within this year. May you prosper. May you buy that new house that you always dreamed of. May you reach that goal that you've been striving for. May you get all the riches in the world, my friends. May you work hard to get what you want, because that is what you deserve. But ultimately, make sure you are you and nothing but that. I wish all you guys a very happy new year. Welcome to 2016, everybody. Congratulations, you made it. This is Gabe Develasco signing out. Happy New Year and good night.